Fanatec users, you can finally rejoice. Now, if you are a Fanatec owner, if you have like a CSL DD base or a podium, it's very important that you're using A, Fanalab, the software on your computer to control the base, and B, if you're using Maurice's profiles, who is, from what I know, a worker at Fanatec, and basically just crafts these amazing profiles, as different cars like prototypes will require different force feedback profiles for, say, things such as GT cars or touring cars. So today I'm going to show you how to update your Fanalab, especially if you're playing the new LMU GT3 cars or the new cars on iRacing like the 499P or the Acura. So the links that I'm going to show you now are all down in the description below. But first of all, you're going to want to download the new version of Fanalab, which is this one. So as you can see, the changelog here is added some new AMS2 cars, iRacing, the Acura, and LMU with all the GT3 cars and also the Race Room Super Touring cars. So what you need to do first is hit this link here and then just add that to your downloads. And then what you're going to do is go to the second link that I've got in the description and head to page 49 of this link. It should be linked straight to 49, but if it isn't, you need to go straight to 49. And then if you scroll down a bit, you'll come to Maurice Beauchamp's post. Hopefully I haven't butchered that name, but you can see there's new profiles that Maurice has made for certain different cars in AMS2, iRacing, and most importantly, the LMU GT3 cars. So what you want to do is just click this and instantly download that as well. So before we go installing the new Fanalab and the new profiles, what you want to do is uninstall the drive that you've got on your PC and uninstall the current Fanalab version. I'd always recommend people to also download the latest driver. I don't need to do that now because I'm on 464 already. And if you're not sure how you can check, if you go to the Fanatec control panel, it will say PC driver, and currently I'm on 464. It says there's a new driver available, but I think that's just a bit of a glitch right now because the application just closes. So I would recommend going onto Fanatec control panel, and if you're on driver 464 that you can see in the bottom left, then you're fine. You don't need to uninstall your driver. You can just do your Fanalab. But for the sake of this video, I will do both for you today. So first of all, you're just going to hit your taskbar and then just type in uninstall. Go to your apps, installed apps, and then you can literally just search for Fana, and it should come up with Fanalab and Fanatec driver package. So I will uninstall both. So if you are doing the driver update, make sure you've got the latest drivers. Again, I'm on 464 right now. Once that's downloaded, all you're going to need to do is open this up, go into the folder and click the 64-bit version. Now it will prompt you to restart. I recommend restarting your PC once you install this, but for the sake of this video, I won't. And obviously you can agree to all the terms. You can install the Fanatec Tray application if you want, and then you can control it with your phone and select different profiles from your phone. I will opt out of that, but yeah, just let this go through and it's install. And when you hit finish, like I said, it will prompt you to restart. I recommend you doing that now, but I'm not going to be playing anytime soon, so I'll just hit no. But yeah, I recommend you guys press restart. Now, once you have the driver, what you want to do is head back to your downloads, and then you have Fanatec's weird naming system, which I've never really figured out. So if you go into not DACQ, 4V3Q8488CZ8T, again, don't understand, but go inside there and then hit Fanalab x86, and then we're going to install the latest version of Fanalab, so it will all be compatible with the new LMU cars and any other cars added into any different games. Now you can also reset all your Fanalab settings. I will do that for the purpose of this video. I was running the profiles before, so I've deleted them all off my Fanalab. I'll also reset it because sometimes I like a bit of a fresh start as well. But if you've got certain profiles for certain games like WRC or like a RBR profile you don't want to lose, just leave that unticked. But if you don't really have any important profiles you want to save, then you can just tick it. And once that's done, you can literally launch Fanalab, and that's it straight away. Okay, so my gear is all showing up, which is good. That's good stuff already. And if we go to my tuning, my game profiles, excuse me, you'll see that in iRacing and LMU, I have no profiles. So this is what I was mentioning at the start of the video, that it's very important to have different profiles for different cars, as feelings from prototypes to GT cars will be very different because you've got more downforce to rely on and dynamic FFB settings. I trust Maurice's profiles. I've been using them for the past like 2 years since I've had my Fanatec base, and personally, they've really transformed every car that you jump into. You just try extract as much as force feedback without clipping as possible, and these profiles really help you to do so. So what we want to do is, now that we've got the latest version of Fanalab, we need to install these latest profiles that Maurice has made. So if you head back to your Explorer, and then you're going to go on to DACQ FHFB, which is the Fanatec profiles, you can right click on this folder actually and then extract it. So you can extract it to your downloads. And then once that's done, you're going to have the pop-up of the profiles that have been extracted. So inside you can see that you have the Podium DD2 or the CSDD Plus. Now I have the Fanatec CSL DD 8 Nm, which I think the DD Plus does 12. So I'll be using these profiles, and there's also a README file inside of some of these about how to set the correct force feedback. Now it says here that, yeah, there's a calculation to adapt FFB settings, and you can do this, but especially something in iRacing, I'll just use the black box and just press auto for the force feedback to kind of figure out itself. I've had good experience doing that. I'd recommend for you to do the same, but if you want to do this like mathematical equation to figure out the right FFB numbers for your bases and stuff, then I leave that to you. But yeah, if you have a CSL DD Plus, a CSDD Plus or a DD2, you're in luck. You don't need to change any numbers just once you get into your game, which Maurice has written inside of those readmes. But anyway, now that I've kind of cleared that up, we need to import these into Fanalab and get them connected so that every time we jump into a different car, we ourselves don't have to load the profile. Fanalab will automatically recognize which car we've jumped into and just load the right profile for us. So let's get our LMU profiles first imported. And what you want to do is just click this small symbol. So next to the car symbol, there'll be like a page with an arrow going into it, like an import. Head to your downloads and head to the folder that you have with your profiles. I'm going to go for the CSDD Plus. So again, if you are on the CSLDD 8 Nm or even 5, I'd recommend these. If you're on like a DD1 or a DD2, then you can use these. If you're on any other Fanatec base, then I don't really know. I think you could try the DD Plus. But yeah, I think these are just for like their most recent direct drive bases. But anyway, let's go into LMU, and then you're just going to click Control A, which is select all. Or you can do the old school way of clicking the first one, hold shift, and then click the bottom one, and then just click open, and it will say import success. So you're all good. But like I said, it's not finished yet, because hopefully the profiles will show up. If we go out and go back in, the profiles will show up, and some of them for you might not have the car symbol. I've got the updated files, so they all are connected, but some of them might not have the car symbol. And this is a second step that we need to do. If you go into the LMU folder and sort it by type, you'll have this XML profile or a HTML document, which is the profile car list. And if we open it up, it's just going to basically bind each car in the game to a certain profile that's in this folder that we've added to Fanalab. To add this into Fanalab and to make sure it all works, what you want to do is hit the start symbol, and then you type in %, app data %, and then it's going to open to your app data roaming. You want to go back one stage, so just to your app data, hit local, press F on the keyboard to go to Fanatec Fanalab XML, and then you can just right click this, copy it, and paste it in here. And then once you do that, you might need to close Fanalab and open it again. All of your cars should have the car symbol next to it, meaning that it's connected to a car. So if we open up this profile, you can see that it's connected to the Alpine A24, car number 34, car number 35, 36, and the different liveries. It's very weird that LMUs does it, basically. But yeah, it's all connected, and we can do the same. I'll do the same as well, just to show you for the iRacing cars. It's the same process. So you want to go to the import symbol, hit downloads, go to your DACQ, go in here, hit iRacing, and same again, select all of them. Imports all a success, so that's good stuff. And then what you want to do is go back to the profiles folder and then hit iRacing. Right click the profile cars list iRacing, head to your XML, right click, paste. And then that's it. And then obviously you have the new Acura GT3 Evo, you have the Ferrari 499P in here. So yeah, you have the latest profiles. Also, if you're worried about settings in-game, in each of the folders for LMU, iRacing, and Assetto Corsa, there'll be a README file that Maurice has included. You can just go into this and it'll tell you the force feedback settings to put in-game, any constant steering force effect or any kind of rotation, anything like that. It will all be listed in there. And also there is instructions as well if you want your LEDs to work. So you'll need to do this as well. So hopefully as well, now that you've updated this and you have like a Formula Club Sport wheel or something like that, you can see that all the LEDs are binded as well. So when you're in the pits or different RPMs, it will flash on your wheel correctly. So yeah, hopefully it's all updated and you're running the latest Fanalab profiles and the latest version of Fanalab, which is very important. If you found any information in this video useful, I'd appreciate you guys dropping a like on the video. Make sure you share this to somebody who needs this or somebody who has a Fanatec base and their FFB feels like trash. Make sure it's updated because it's super important when you're racing to have the best feeling of the car and knowing what the car is reacting to. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video. I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button for more videos like this, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace.